Why, hello everybody, Lego Dude 11 here, and today is a brand new video that I have not done ever, and as you guys have read by the title of this video, this is my top 5 MCU villains that have been made into Lego. And now if you're wondering why it's top 5 and not top 10, that is because I could not find enough contenders or figures to make it into this list. Now this is my own list, I did not look this off of a website or anything like that. However, stay till the end of the video to see my number 1 pick, who I have on this list. However, before the number 1 pick, before I show the number 1 figure, I do have three honorable mentions added to this list as well for you guys to see who else I do like, who they have made, and so stay tuned for that later in the video. But however, we're going to start off with this character. If there are other characters made in the future, I know that this is my top 5. I will recreate this list with these figures, possibility of other ones made in the next 5 years, because I love Marvel and I think these figures are quite awesome. So we're going to start off the list here with Ronan the Accuser from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. He is a good figure. This figure came out in 2014, and I like this figure mainly because of this head mold, or this helmet mold right here. If you spin it around here, as you can see, it has like these shoulder pads here. It's not accessible by adding another shoulder piece. It's just part of the helmet itself right there, so that's quite neat. And then I like how it just goes over the head like so, and I believe if we take it off, well, we just decapitated him, but there we go. If we take the head off, helmet off, this is one of the first blue heads that we ever got in Lego. I think him and Nebula were the first two to have blue heads, and I like this face printing there. I think he comes with another, I thought he came with another face print, but I'm not sure. I love this torso printing he comes with, and the leg printing is stellar as well. And then as you can see here, he has some back printing right there. So, and this staff is neat as well. It's unfortunately a brick build design. It's not like a Lego molded staff, but we put this black cheese slope onto this black 1x1 brick that attaches to the staff itself there. So that's my fifth pick for this list, and going up in rank. So this is basically my least favorites of this list, but I had to add him to the list. So that's number 5. Alright, so number 4 on my list is Yellow Jacket, which this is just stellar as well. It's so magnificent. It's just beautiful because not only do we get the brand new Yellow Jacket minifigure, because some new Lego minifigures have these helmets that are like the exact same and repetitive over and over again, but this one is just fantastic because the helmet mold is awesome, and we get this brick, and we get this jetpack that has, it's not necessarily a jetpack, but this pack that has these wings and these what are these called? Stun shooters, which is just bananas. And it's in this pack that holds the antennas. I don't know if these are called antennas or wings. I think these are antennas, supposed to represent antennas, but it's just, this back thing is just amazing. And then we get these legs, detailed legs, this detailed torso, which is amazing and it's insane. And then if we take off the helmet, we do get the face underneath of the face of Darren Cross. But I think it's Darren Cross, right? Darren Cross. But yeah, it's not really that neat of a face print, but it works for him. But the helmet overall and the whole figure overall is why this one is number 4. Number 4 on my list, because this is just magnificently beautiful. So let's go on to number 3. And now number 3 on my list is this version of Ultron is Ultron Prime from Age of Ultron. Now, you might be going, oh man, Age of Ultron, that's one of the bad Marvel films. But honestly, I enjoyed it for what it was, and I love this figure. Like, you guys cannot turn down a figure like this that is really pretty legit quality for something that Lego has ever done. Like, I have to go back, like, I was going back and looking, like, which Marvel figures, this is a really good Marvel villain, detail-wise. Some of these in this list, again, I don't have, like, Vulture or Killmonger, because they don't have a lot of awesome printing like this one. You have the awesome printed head with this, the head design, like the red parts, and then we get this awesome, like, neck attachment that just goes on both sides, and it's molded very well. And we don't have any arm printing or side leg printing, which side leg printing isn't as big of a deal, but arm printing would have been something cool to see because he has that cool metallic arms. But the body is just phenomenal. The legs are as well. No red printing on the legs, but the red printing makes it on the body, makes it look so much better. And the back is fantabulous. Just seeing that, like, robot like design, body like design, and the back detailing on the head is something stellar. Like, Lego just nailed this design, and I think this is a great contender for and a great placeholder to be on my list. So that's why he's number 3, and we're going to go on to number 2. Alrighty, and up for number 2 on my list is the one and only Ebony Maw. And this was great. I think this is a great choice for number 2 because he has a lot of great components as well. Kind of going along with the Age of Ultron figure. Yeah, Age of Ultron. That was Ultron Prime. I forgot. I think I mentioned that. But this guy is just insane because he was, by the way, a great actor. A great character in Infinity War and Endgame. I don't think he had much of a role in Endgame as he did in Infinity War because, you know, Endgame was not really, didn't have, Black Order was more in Infinity War than it was Endgame, but this, he was like the most, like, sinister, I think, of all of them. Corvus Glaive was pretty sinister as well, but just seeing this guy use his powers, Ebony Maw and stuff, and I love this head mold, which is awesome. Also known as the Squidward face, but this torso print is an unbelievable as well. That, like, middle stuff, and then the sides, like that little, like, chrome, like gold or bronze, whatever color that is, and then the, like, drapes coming down here on the legs is neat as well. And then the back printing, there's some back printing as well, and the back of the head has some detailing as well. This is so creative and clever, and this is just so neat. And then we get some yellow power blast. He came with yellow power blast, which is something, the first ever figure to come with different colored power blast. We got an orange and blue, and then we get I think we got black in the Thor Ragnarok set, and then we get these yellow ones. So, which is neat overall. That's why this guy, I love this guy in Endgame or Infinity War. So yeah, and he is just a cool Marvel villain figure in my collection, so I thought I would have to have him as number 2. So before we get to number 1, I will show you guys my 3 honorable mentions, kind of up in rank. So I'm going to start with number 3 of my honorable mentions. Let's get to it. Alrighty guys, well, first for my honorable mentions is Hela, and this is just a great figure as well. And I'm going to tell you my reasons right now. I like this green cape. I think this is a really nice addition to the figure. I think we do get back printing there, so we do get some back printing right there on these sides there. And I like this green cape added because we get, for my number 1 pick, I'll show you in a minute, I like the cape for my number 1 pick as well. I don't know if you can tell who it is already by the purple cape hint, but I like this green cape added for her because she did have one in the movie, I believe. And I love this helmet piece. It's just fantastic. One of the reasons I love this character so much. And it's just fantastic. The all 12 horns added there. So there, and if we spin this around, she has her other face print, which is awesome. She comes with a sword and a dagger, or a axe, I mean. And she has the body printing right there. And whoopsie daisies. And so yeah, I like this figure. This is my number 3 honorable mention right here. And then number 2 for my honorable mentions is the one and only Killmonger, Comic Killmonger. This is not the Killmonger in the Black Panther suit because this one is the best of both of them. I think, in my opinion, this guy has some detailed back printing, and there's some detailing on those legs, which is legit, and then this awesome torso print, which is fantastic, and this mask, which is molded so nicely, and then we get the kind of sad Killmonger face, but I think it works well for him in general. And then we get this blaster with him, which is okay. It's not anything too exciting, but I have to say, I just love the mask they made for him, and it makes him look so much like Killmonger in the comics, and I think that this one is a great honorable mention to put on this list, and I think this just is great in Lego form. So there you go. It's my second honorable mention. Alrighty, so I had to do what I had to do with this one. My number one honorable mention is the one and only Thanos. And this is for the Infinity War Thanos, and I think this one is definitely a contender for my honorable mentions because he's a really fantastic big figure. It's just my favorite Marvel villain. That's a big fig here, and you are going to. I think this is a great list, and you're gonna. I love my number one pick, and I think these are some great honorable mentions here. He does come with his sword, which is kind of out of the picture here, which I'm go whoop, and it can come down all the way here. Well, no, because his arms can't go all the way down, but there's his sword. Alright, sorry about that brief interruption there. We just kind of fell over. There's his big sword, and that's pretty much it. He has some great torso printing. I love this armor and his angry face and everything about this guy. It's a great big figure. If you don't have him, you should get him. But I know this is a big figure, not a minifigure, but I just had to include him on my list because Thanos was a great villain played by Josh Brolin, and this is a great villain, Marvel villain, Lego villain that they added. So that's my number one honorable mention. Let's get to the number one pick of my list. And finally, for my number one pick, we have the one, the only, lo and behold, Mysterio. In my head, I was thinking Taskmaster, but I don't get triggered. This is Mysterio, and I absolutely adore this figure. When this came out, when I saw Mysterio was coming to Spider-Man Far From Home, I was thrilled. I was out of my seat. I was jumping for joy because I love Mysterio from video games, Lego games, and anything Marvel comic related. And when I saw the suit design for the movie, I was blown away by the detail and awesomeness. And then this figure came out, and I was even more blown away. And now I have it, and this is awesome. I like the head design, clear head design. I like the fishbowl piece. I love this purple cape, which is just bananas as well. And we get some back printing underneath that, which is awesome, fantastic design. And we have blue power blasts on him, nothing too exciting. We get those from other minifigures. But I love the leg details and the body printing, the torso print, which is just awesome. So lots of things, no complaints with this figure whatsoever, no complaints with all the other figures I have. But just great contenders, great picks, and let me know if you would change this list. Let me know if you would swap out figures or have other villains on this list. Let me know if you agree with the honorable mentions. Let me know if you would put how you would rank these characters. If you agree with the ranks, let me know in the comments below. I definitely agree with this. Well, it's my own list, so of course I agree with it. But let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, LegoDude11. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Share this video with your family and friends. And as always, don't forget to turn on those push notifications for other videos like these. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at BobaFettJediMaster. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to keep calm and play Lego. See you guys next time. Bye.